This is the shore on 88.4 and the waves keep crushing in.
Today with the Butcherbabies and we begin the show with their song Monsters.
So here we go, we are in the backstage room of the Munich Backstage with a lovely fridge, catering, looks nice with lots of couches. Did you like the catering so far?
Oh yeah, definitely. We went up there, they had these awesome potatoes and chicken and beef, and so everywhere we've been in Germany, they've treated us well and fed us really well as well.
How did you feel about catering in Britain?
What catering is the question in Britain. We mostly got buyouts those days. We didn't really have catering, so we'd have to go out and find our own food.
Which is fine.
Those are the rough days, just kidding. We don't mind though.
I did hear that before, so that's something to research.
I like to go and look around and find different restaurants anyways in the UK. They have a lot of really great Indian food and I love Indian food, so I'll go find like different restaurants there that I like.
So when did you arrive today?
Around 9
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so introduce yourselves all.
Hi, I'm Heidi.
I'm Carla.
I'm Chase.
I'm Jason.
And Henry's over in the corner, working. He's working.
Working away.
Henry's working on the
Website.
website.
Yes.
What are you doing in the band?
I am the guitar player.
Okay, so where did you all meet?
Well, Carla and I were in a punk metal cover band together in like 2007, 2008. And then we quit that and decided to create something original. And so in 2009, we formed Butcherbabies, and we've all been friends through different acquaintances. So Jason was friends with some of our friends. Chase was friends with some of our friends. Henry and Carla have known each other since 2001. So it's we all kind of just randomly came together, and it was magic.
Did you have contact to record companies with your cover band already? Or
No.
how did that go?
No, we had a pretty cool cover band. We did weekly shows at famous bars on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, but we wanted to create original music, and obviously record labels are much more interested in original music and they can actually make money off that, not cover songs. So we after playing around in Los Angeles as a original band for a couple years, a label started watching us, and we had our ears open too for the right label for us, and we found Century Media, and we've been with them for our whole career.
Because I'm meeting lots of bands that say the record labels are so evil and you have to change for the record label somehow. Did that get...
We have never really had it that way. Century Media has been really great to us. They've really let us be who we want to be. And it's been like that since we signed with them in 2012. So they've been great to us.
I also think that a lot of people don't read what they're signing when they sign record deals, and they get angry when they realize they signed away absolutely all their rights to everything. So you have to be a little smart and have the right people look over your paperwork and read over it yourselves to make the right decision, so you don't end up in a bad situation.
Yeah, we had to go back and forth with our contract and fight for what we wanted. And in the end, it was great because, we have our creative freedom, and, we own a lot of stuff that a lot of bands don't own, that they sign their life away to the record label. But that didn't happen to us. So.
That sounds evil, signing your life away.
Yeah.
What song is the first song you're gonna perform tonight?
We're gonna perform the song Lilith off of the album Lilith.
It was our first single.
The first single
Off of the album, and that's going to be our very first song. We've been doing that the whole tour, and it really it's fun. Goes out there, kind of kicks you in the face, and then and it's one people know. So
Yeah.
Can you say the first few lines?
It's welcome to my kingdom of hearts. Feed my ego with lust. Slide my fingers inside. Spread you like a war paint on your skin, and now you're welcome.
I did talk yesterday to an archaeologist about Satanism, and because Lilith is from Babylon, no?
Lilith
And,
there's so many different characters of Lilith. You know, it's not religious by any means for us. She represents something completely different than religion. We're not religious at all. Like, we don't care. We're not Satanists. We're not Christian. Nothing about this band screams any sort of religion. So.
But historically, yes, Lilith was demonized for being insubordinate to Adam historically. But you can find Lilith in all different kinds of mythologies with all different kinds of references about her. So.
But do you lots of metal yourself?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we
all
all
do.
listen to a lot of metal.
Do you have a favorite metal? Are you into the alien metal or into the war metal or into what else is there?
It kind of changes.
Satan.
I personally have, my all-time favorites like Pantera and Meshuggah and bands like that. I love Gojira right now. I don't say I stick to one genre personally. I don't think any of us would stick to one genre.
That
metal.
alien metal sounds pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
that sounds fun. Like who?
What's alien metal?
Oh, it's something like hypocrisy.
Okay.
Or there's extra. It's called space metal. Like for example, Amity Affliction. They're from Colorado.
Oh yeah.
And they're singing about the whole. They're talking about what's it called? Abraham, and then the space aliens came down. They're fallen angels, and that
I feel like
was
I'm in outer space right now.
was the birth of the earth and something like that.
Very
Oh,
cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We'll have to look that up. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, I thought because when you hear in Germany, lots of people around me a lot of amazed about when you watch lots of American YouTube or something. There's so much going on about aliens. We don't have aliens conspiracies so much in Germany. No,
That's very interesting. It's very popular in the United States.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Tons of reality TV shows, chasing aliens. And
why is that?
I don't
Close
know.
Encounters of the Third Kind, Richard Dreyfuss. I don't know. It's a big movie in the 70s.
I guess it sells.
About your music, did you ever work with the same producer?
No, we actually choose a different producer for every single album. We may use the same one twice at some point, but it's been a really cool experience for us to change producers because each one brings something different to the table.
So they're helping you as
They help you grow, help you evolve. Every time we work with someone new, something different comes out. We grow as people, as musicians. The band then obviously evolves with each member evolving on their own. So it's pretty cool to work with different people.
Where do you want to go next after this?
After this tour,
Yeah.
we have a big tour planned in the United States, but we hope to come back here, very soon. It's been a couple years since we were in Europe and the UK, and we really love being here. We have such a great fan base here, and we want to make sure they don't forget us. So we'll be back here very soon.
Did you ever have a problem playing your music? Or did you grow up as a rebel metal kid in
I think
LA?
all of us did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we all did. We all definitely did. Metal was definitely something that made us feel accepted as kids and felt like we had a voice in how we were feeling. So we all grew up like that, listening to metal our whole lives. So it's definitely a part of us.
Did you then listen to black metal and wonder, like, oh, they're singing about this cold winter in Norway, and there's all death, and you just have palms? How
No, we
did
didn't
that-
grow up in California. I grew up in the snow in Detroit, Michigan. She grew up in the snow in Utah. And
These
so-
two grew up
Mountains in
in
Oregon.
mountains in Oregon with lots of snow.
So we actually grew up in the cold.
Um,
So there's a little black metal in all of us.
Definitely.
We live we actually live in Southern Oregon. Is right near a place called Dunsmuir in California. It's very black metal. It even sounds black metal.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
So the scene is there still going?
Okay.
Yeah,
News.
definitely.
And is the metal scene...
No, get pretty annoyed.
I come from a political editorial,
So they will be
sorry.
pretty angry with
Was for you that connected with something political and anarchism is when you
Oh.
grow up?
Yeah, you know, I think for me, the reason I fell in love with rock and roll, punk rock, and metal, it was just I grew up, you know, in a very like kind of isolated world. I was, you know, always in my room by myself, alone. Came from a bad childhood, and it was a release for me, a personal release, to listen to metal. And then when I saw pictures of, you know, the Sunset Strip in Los Angeles where there's punk rock and hard rock, I was like, that looks like a fantasy world compared to the shit that I'm living in now. I want to go there, and I want to be a part of that. So that's how it was for me.
Did you never got into touch with the DIY punk scene?
Not
Is-
too
is
much.
there-
Where I grew up, it wasn't the biggest thing, and I wasn't very close to the punk rock scene at all. But yeah, I was just, you know, your awkward metal kid. Just I loved metal music. I liked how it just
You know, even though we weren't punk rock or more of metal, we were definitely DIY from the very
always.
beginning. Always. We built this band from nothing to what you see today, doing everything on our own from the very beginning. So no help from anybody.
I'm just trying to find out because I talked to some, you know, Veda or and all the big bands like Jay-Z and something, they play in at the moment with Satanism and Kesha and stuff. And I find it so odd because, like, those real black metal bands, they should get much more promotion, no? What
I
do they
agree.
miss?
Yeah, I agree too. But when you make fringe music, you get a fringe society listening to it, and that's what happens. I mean, pop music is very formulated for a reason because people connect with it, and you know, I would love everyone to love metal more than anything, and I would love to have concerts the size of Jay-Z instead of, you know, concerts this size. But you know, it's just a different kind of crowd, and we're very happy to be doing.
Jay-Z's
this.
been around for a really long time.
30 years almost.
Yeah, you know, we've only been a band for 9 years, so who knows? Maybe
Who knows
things
what's
will-
gonna happen?
Who knows? Maybe it'll blow up like that.
Do you think metal, punk rock, hip hop is the new punk rock?
I don't think. I don't believe that. I'll never believe that. There's something very special about punk and you know, metal, and it's very raw, and hip hop and pop music is nothing like that. You know, it's not raw. It's completely different worlds. I wouldn't want the two worlds necessarily.
I believe that punk and hip hop are completely different worlds, but also one and the same. They both started as a way for a group of people to have their voices heard and to come together as you know, and have some fellowship, some brotherhood.
True.
To provocate, no?
Pardon?
To provoke.
To provoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Same with metal.
And what keeps you going? What are you angry about at the moment? Do you always write when you're angry, or it's just like you?
We write about everything. I think anger used to be a motivator in writing, but I think now that we've let out so much anger that we had from our youth, we write about all different kinds of things. We like to story tell with our music. There's a lot more emotions than just hate in metal and in punk rock, and people should feel like they can express more emotions in metal than just hate.
Yeah, it's you know, 2018. I think maybe back in the day that was standard, but metal musicians write about so many more emotions than just hatred now.
No, that wasn't because some people just like, or just as a life source, as a anger to keep going. Just like, oh, this pisses me off, and the.
I was married to a guy like that. I'm just teasing. Don't write that. No, it is.
Sorry.
It is
I'm not in this interview.
I feel sorry for people like that because there really is more to life than being angry all the time. It's good to feel anger. It's good to feel all emotions and, get it out of your system and let something beautiful come out of the hate and anger. But going through life just angry all the time, if that fuels you every single day, that's pretty lame.
That'd be really hard to live like that.
Yeah. I feel like we're all driven by the love for music too. We just want to be playing music and sharing what we love with the people that love to hear it and experience it as well.
Hey Tom, can we do the rompers again?
And what else do you do? Do you have any hobbies or something, or are you just going for the band?
Outside
Hate
of music?
is our hobby.
I think all of us are really focused on the band, and that's really what is the driving force. I think everyone has to be super focused in order for it to be successful. I mean, we all have our separate things that we do, our hobbies we do on the side, but I think right now, especially with the album just coming out, we're just super focused every day, onward and onward and onward, to tour, put on a good show, be healthy, all the above.
Do you get asked lots of questions here in Europe about the States? Does it piss you off?
No. No, why would it? No. That's nothing bad.
Are you happy with the situation, or with what's going on in the States with your new president and stuff?
Oh, I can't get political.
Yeah, we don't really talk too much about it because people, we get
Polarizing.
It's honestly, you're just shouting at a brick wall. So there's no reason for us to even talk about it.
To Mexico.
Um,
And it left.
okay, then what songs should I play apart from your songs? What's on your stereo at the moment?
I've been listening to a lot of Mastodon.
Yeah, the new Mastodon is really good.
Yeah. Like he was saying, Gojira, obviously always
The
Gojira.
new Gojira record is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love Opeth.
Havoc.
Always. That new Opeth record's great too.
Yeah.